Hello friends, in the series on the income tax cases, today we will discuss the case of GEETA P. KAMAT versus Principal Commissioner of Income Tax and others. This case has been reported in 455 ITR at page number 234 and the matter has been decided by Bombay High Court in a writ petition which has been filed by the Assessee against the order under section 179. The date of the judgment is 20th February 2023. In this case, the petitioner was a director in a private limited company. As all we know, there is section 179 which talks about the liability of the directors of private company, and section 179 says that the directors of the private limited company are jointly and severally liable for the income tax liability. But for invoking section 179, there should be ample evidence that the director of the company to whom section 179 proceedings have been initiated should be grossly negligent, malfeasance and breach of duty as regards the affairs of the company. There is not the word mere neglect or any neglect cannot make any director of a private limited company liable for the income tax liability. In this case, for the tax outstanding of the company, the assessing officer attached the bank account of the company, but there was not sufficient balance in the bank account of the company for the recovery of the tax. So, assessing officer proceeded against the director of the company under section 179. It was the point of the assessing officer that the assessee is attending board meetings regularly, actively participating in the board meetings. So, he is responsible for day-to-day working of the company. This was the main allegation of the assessing officer. Apart from that, the plea of the assessee was that the assessee have very less financial control in the company. The assessee do not have any saying into the financial control of the company. She is not actively involved in decision making power and she has very limited role as a director of the company, because sometimes it happens that a person becomes the director of a company just to complete the counting of two directors in a private limited company. So in that case, the second director cannot be said that he is liable for the affairs of the company. But the assessing officer was not convinced with the petitioner, so he proceeds. So the assessing officer proceeded with section 179 proceedings. The assessee filed writ petition in the Bombay High Court against section 179 order, and the Bombay High Court said that for invoking section 179, any neglect cannot form the basis of triggering the proceedings under section 179. And Bombay High Court said that mere attending the board meetings is not a criteria to say that the taxes due are because of the fault of the petitioner. In this case, the court said that the assessing officer is not able to rebut or not able to controvert the evidences of the assessee, which shows that the assessee is not grossly negligent, she is not malfeasance and she is not done any breach of duty as regards the affairs of the company. And the Bombay High Court also said that the assessee has showed beyond her reach that she has very less financial control into the company. She does not have much say in the decision making power of the company and she has a very limited role as far as the affairs of the company. And in this case, the directors who were controlling the company has been appointed by the investor who has the major share into the company. So, depending upon the facts and the circumstances, in this case, just because the director has attended the board meetings, it cannot be said that she is responsible for the affairs of the company and she cannot be proceeded under section 179 by the assessing officer for the recovery of tax under section 179. At the end of this video, once again, I am repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is GEETA P. KAMAT versus Principal Commissioner of Income Tax. And this case has been reported in 455 ITR at page number 234. The matter has been decided by Bombay High Court and the date of the judgment is 20th February 2023. Thank you, friends.